Hello, hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Voices of Courage Asia. This is our YouTube channel as well as live streaming to Class Living Facebook page. And today we have our very special guest, and actually, she's not really a guest. She's my partner and Brenda. Welcome back to the channel.
Hello. Thank you, Lillian. Hi, everyone. Thank you for taking time during your lunch to
Yeah.
join us. Yes.
Have you taken your lunch?
I took kanchong. I cannot take lunch.
Okay, don't worry. Now, before we dive into your expertise, let's just do a recap and about this platform. So basically, we are in this on the series of Courage to Be You, and we have actually touched on the resources, right? We touched on the time factor, we touched on the talent, and we are moving actually into treasure. And
Mm,
one of the topic that being brought up by Alberna that I really like, she view relationships as part of the treasures. Yeah. So
yes.
I thought
Yes.
that would be a very nice transition into your expertise. Okay. But before you go into your expertise, we just want to have a quick understanding of like what is your definition of treasure?
Treasure.
Yeah.
Um, Being a believer, I always remember this verse that is in the Bible, where your treasure is, there your heart will be also, which is
Wow.
yeah. So I think a lot of believers will know this, and um, what is in my heart most of the time are, my family. Of course, God, is in the heart, but day and night we think of our children, our spouse, what are the things that they like, what are the things that they do, and of course, follow that is ourselves. We are also a treasure, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So,
So the bottom line here is, we are viewing, relationships as
yes,
ourselves are treasures
yes,
as well, right?
yes.
Okay.
Relationship with God, relationship with people, especially our loved
Mm.
one. Yeah.
All right. Now, can you introduce yourself to us? Like you tell us a little bit more about yourself because you are going to be anchoring the next few episodes with my
Yes.
series, right? I mean, with a mini series within this in this platform called No Parenting, No Perfect Child, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Go ahead.
the
Introduce yourself.
yes, yeah. Okay, my profession is in my chance. Many of my friends out there actually know you are watching, right? I have been in my chance for the last 14 years as a education coach. And as I enter into this parenting stage, I have also gone ahead to join, focus on the family to equip myself how to facilitate as a parent. So with that, I also upgraded myself with NLP practitioner in terms of hypnotherapy, and to understand more about myself. I also went to attend courses like personality, so that
Mm.
as a parent, I can really know who I am so as to help my children. So, together with Lillian, we co founded Women of Courage Asia as well as Glass Living so that we can actually inspire and empower more women out there, not just parents, but to empower you, to help you together, as we move into the area of volunteering ourselves in Singapore Girls Home, and women prison soon to come. Yes,
Yes, yeah.
yes, we're going to have our training next week, and I know that they are open already. So
Right.
this is what I am doing at the moment. Yes.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I'm actually quite inspired by you because of seeing how much you are investing in yourself and the things that you are learning, the new skill sets that you're picking up and
Yes.
taking the courage, to come on board all these live streamings and all that. So yeah, thanks for showing, modeling us, what courage looks like.
Yes. Thank you for being my model. No, in fact,
I
when
mean,
you know, ever since we started Women of Courage Asia, I'm learning so much from all the leaders. Yeah. And
We
yeah,
encourage each other. We
yes,
learn from
yeah,
each other. We encourage each other.
yeah.
Right. Okay. My next question to you is, why are we talking about parenting? Why is it such an important topic to be talking about parenting?
Okay. Over the years, being an education coach and as well as a parenting coach, and being a facilitator for so many sessions, I realized one thing is that um, before we talk about even education, parenting should be the first thing that we talk about. Because at the end of the day, whether the child is succeed or not, it has a lot to do with the home environment. So,
Mm,
parent, we are the first example. We are the first teachers, right?
yeah.
We are the first one that they see at home, what they learn at home, and we are the first one that they will model. Like
Mm.
a lot of people say that father are the superhero, right? Yeah, so we are the super Wonder Woman. So we are the first influence to a child's life, whether
Mm,
before they step into school, before they even step into the society, we
mm,
are the role model,
yeah, yeah.
whether or
I
not we like
totally,
it or not. Yeah.
yeah, I totally agree with you on that point because, yeah, who's the first person that they see, right, when they come out is
uh,
into
uh,
this world?
okay,
Yeah.
some people may say it's the nurse.
In terms of learning, right? We are talking about
Yes.
educating and
Yeah.
parenting. Yeah, of course,
Uh,
the first few person
yes.
that they see is
Yes.
their parents, right?
Yeah.
I think you have some fans here, right? This is Carissa.
Oh, okay. Carissa just
Oh,
she
such
has a 2 months
independent.
baby. She's a new mother.
Oh, congratulations, Carissa!
Yes, yeah,
Congratulations!
yeah,
Welcome to the parenting world. The
yes.
world of
a lot to go through the
and you have
journey.
Francis also. Francis saying,
Yes,
"Good job,
yes,
Brenda."
yes. My partner. Thank you for the encouragement. Thank you for supporting.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you because I'm going to ask you a few questions, right, to let our audience get to know a little bit more about you and why you do what you do.
Yes.
Before we go on all this 12 episodes about
Yes.
parenting and education. So, Brenda, what is the key word, right, in your niche industry, and why is it so important? Why, yeah. What is that keyword in your niche industry?
Uh, relationship.
Mhm.
Relationship. Yeah. Uh, I think over the years, when I find that just building relationship with people is more important than anything else.
Mm,
Not just about my loved one, my family members, my friends, but building relationship with parents out there in my chance, and even building relationship with whatever volunteer work I'm in with the members, the leaders in Women of Courage Asia. Relationship is so important for me to connect with different people with different
mm,
needs and at the same time learning from them. That is how I grow. Yeah,
right,
that is really how I grow every day in my life. Yeah.
right. So you're in your career, in your business, running this business as a parenting and education coach. It is not
Mhm.
just providing a service, right? It is
Mm.
like for you, it is more than just a transaction, a service. It is building relationship. Is
Yes,
that what?
it's really, really a lot of relationship. It's not just
Mm,
about how much I can service them, how much I can, you know, uh, share our program, but it
mm,
is that connection, and connection is very important to build relationship. Giving that time, giving the
mm,
heart. I
right.
can choose. I can choose to just give you what you want to know. Yet, if deep down in my heart, knowing that you may need more than what is shared, you
Mm,
know, then I should, research myself, go and do my own groundwork, go and upgrade myself so that I can provide even more to individual family. That's
Yeah.
why I did what I did what I do, to upgrade myself with all this knowledge, because I mean, we have limited knowledge wherever, whatever field we have.
Mm,
So um, it is really about that giving. But of
yeah.
course, I'm in the progress of learning. Like I say, whenever I share with parents more, building that
Mm,
relationship, and I do have parents who really, share with me things that they uh, experience at home, and they send me pictures even during the CB, the circuit breaker.
mm.
Send me things that they are doing with their children, and
Wow.
funny
Yeah.
joke. I tell you, it's really
I
very
think it
enjoyable.
already transcend more than
Yes,
way
yes.
beyond
It's
just
more than work. It's
clients
really
and
more than work. Yeah.
yeah.
You don't
And
even think that it is a work. Yeah.
mm, okay.
Yeah.
I think this focus on building relationship and connecting with your clients that open up, opportunities for you to provide even more in
Yes,
their
yes.
lives. And
Mm,
in order to do that, I'm hearing that because of that opportunity that opens up, you upgrade yourself, you invest
yes.
more in yourself, you equip yourself with more knowledge, more skill sets in order
Yes.
to provide more.
Yes.
Right? Wow, that's so wonderful and generous. And yeah,
Mm,
I think it differentiates you from other coaches that I know out there, or educator out there. Yeah, right. Fantastic, fantastic. Now, the next thing we want to, I'm curious about is like, what are some of the common mistakes that parents make? You share like out from your experience, right? What do you think are some of the common mistakes that parents make?
mm, okay. Even for myself, I'm sharing. Even for myself, the mistake that I have done while when my children were younger, or as they grow up to be a teenage,
Mm,
expectation. Even
mm,
now I'm learning to manage my expectation. I think
mm.
expectation is something that, as a parent, at different stage of our children's life, we have different expectation. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, sometimes it's like, we impose in them to achieve something that we couldn't achieve in our past, or what we have achieved, I expect you to also achieve.
Mm,
So that it could be one of the mistake that as parent we have. And yeah, and that is something that, children out there, they really don't like.
mm.
This is
What
your
are some of
expectation.
the like the expectations from parents to our
Yeah,
children, right?
yeah.
So usually, I mean, the common things is uh, what are the some examples that you can give?
In the academy, a lot actually. Yeah. Yes. I mean, Israel, we are in Singapore.
Mm,
I'm not, I'm not saying that education is not important, because it is where you need the cert to go somewhere.
mm,
Having said that, different children have different ability,
mm,
different strength and weakness. So rather than focus on the weakness, we have forgotten their strength. So that is another
mm.
mistake that we as parents may may
Right.
overlook. Yeah, a mistake that we, may not be aware, and when it takes somebody to remind us, or a parenting talk or a session like this to remind us, which I'm always reminded. That's why I always love to attend parenting talk and upgrade myself with parenting skills, because in the midst of facilitating, I'm reminded, yes, I could have set another expectation again yesterday.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, we all unconsciously are having expectations.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and
It,
sometimes those expectations we focus more on. Like just now, during our chat, I remember you said something that some of us could unconsciously be putting expectation on our child for the things that we hope we could do, but
yes. Yes.
we are not achieving. Yeah.
Example, like I have parents who actually, buy piano at
Mm,
home, but after a while they have to send, out, broadcast to eBay or whatever to sell, or carousel. Why?
mm,
Because they didn't get a chance to play piano
Mm.
to be given a chance to go for all these courses in the past because the parent were not so well off. So today they
Right.
can afford to just buy a piano and expect the children to play. But we do have children who are not, musically inclined. They may
Mm.
be sports or drawing. So, especially when you come to yes, the playing part is very fun, but when it comes to theory, it is
Mm.
something that can be very stressful for the children. So after a while, yeah, they were like, why you cannot play? Every week was say and then drag their feet. So this could be some of the things that parents may just want to, yeah, manage the expectation. Yeah, why I can achieve this result in my past. It's so easy to achieve this. 90 marks is nothing. Why are you not achieving it? So this could be something. It's like even myself, my children are teenage now. I used to give them curfew what time. So sometimes I will also forget and I'll text, aren't you supposed to be back by this time? And then my son, Mommy, have you forgotten that I'm already 21?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these are my
I would
expectations.
text my children as well.
Yeah. So it's quite normal, right? But again, yeah, according to their age group, according to a lot of times it's our trust for them. So get to know them better. What is the kind of relationship that we build actually is an ongoing process. Whether they are 3 years old or they are 30 years old, I always tell them, you're still mommy's child, and I still need to know. I am a first-time mother to a 3 years old as well as a first-time mother to a 30 years old, right? So I still
Right.
need to manage my own expectation and learn how to manage my expectation so that I don't impose this expectation on you. But as much as we can learn, yeah, we learn from one another. So I said, give me chance, okay?
Right.
uh,
So, okay, let's have a look at some of your comments by your supporters.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
Francis
this
says champion
way.
parents make champion children.
Oh, yes. Wow. This is the quote of my chance. Obviously, yeah, he's from my chance.
Continue doing what you are doing, Brenda. Build bonds.
Yes, thank you.
Hmm.
Yes.
And
Jocelyn
then,
will be coming on board as our one of our expertise in education field.
mm,
Will be we will be hearing from her next week.
Jocelyn,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Tuesday next week. Yes. She'll be sharing her expertise. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So Francis says very true. Relationship is so important. Good relationship produce good outcomes, even in education.
True, true. Yes. Because when we know our children, we motivate them with the right love language, with the right, motivation. In fact, a lot of time, they can excel, they can perform well.
Mm,
Doesn't mean that they can score, they must score, top in school, top in class, but
mm,
they do the best at their best. That is,
right.
I think that is what as parents will be very, very happy, right? Yeah.
Right.
So
I,
knowing their strength and weakness is very important.
yeah. I
Yeah.
think that reminds me of a saying that people don't care how much you know until they
Until
know
they
how
know
much
how
you
much.
care. Right.
That
So
is
you
my quote that I always
may
believe.
yeah. I mean, you may have a wealth of knowledge, and strategies and really great expertise, but yeah, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. That brings back to your point of why relationship building is so important,
Yes.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
So, mm,
Of course, I must say that over the years, Lillian, I do make mistake. I didn't get back to parents with their requests, or in time to manage the class that
mm,
the children is like overlook certain thing. But I'm very grateful and thankful that our parents are very understanding, and
mm,
it is also because of the relationship has been built. They will say, okay, understand that this is overlooked. Okay, please do it now, and that kind of thing. So um, again, if I'm doing it because of, okay, it's a service that I have to do it to you, I don't do it. Yeah, it's dinner time, it's weekend, why are you bothering me? Then I think parents will not be, that so-called forgiving and understanding. But it is because I try my best always whenever I can. So when I can't, they understand.
mm,
To me, it's not about, yeah, Saturday or Sunday or dinner time. As anytime when I can, I will just meet the need, because I believe that parents out there, they also want to know, when they need to inquire something, they need to find out, hey, what should I do with my child? My child like that. The concern is there, is real. The concern is real. So if I can help to coach a child, even if like slotting time to meet them, I try my best, even if it is weekend or holiday. Yeah.
Wow,
So
wow. So yeah,
yeah.
yeah, going the extra mile, right? Setting aside,
Yeah.
choosing to set aside time.
I never really see it as an extra mile, because I never drag my feet to work once in my chance. Yeah. I mean, in my past, working in the other field, I did experience that, like, today is it Friday or Monday, that kind of thing. Yeah. But so far in my chance, I must say is that the passion has really moved me on. Yes, there were times like up and down, got scolded, bang table by certain parents. Yeah. I
Okay.
cried it out, and then after that, okay, because instead of looking at the one negative, I rather look at the nine positive parents that I have with me, that is always supporting and encouraging me. That is what that I'm happy.
I
Yeah.
think obviously, this is your passion. That's why you don't find that it's a job, or you don't find
Yeah.
it dragging and all that. So, yeah, it's very important that what you do is you're passionate about what you're doing. Yeah.
Yes.
Is there any other common mistakes that parents make? Like other than those expectations, um,
Mm, so far, yeah, maybe helping parents to know oneself is very important. So
okay.
not knowing the weakness, like I mentioned earlier, the instead of focusing on the weakness of the child, they may have overlooked the strength of the child. So
Mm,
um, not seeing from the view of the children could
mm,
be, yeah, because imposing that the expectation. So even for myself, I realized that over the years, I did all this mistake too,
mm,
so that's why I take time, I took effort to upgrade myself, to learn about my personality. Knowing my
mm,
personality helped me to also uh, explore what
mm.
are the personalities that my children have, so that
Right.
when I converse with them, when I communicate with them, I I try to come to their level,
Mm,
and knowing their love language,
mm,
instead of doing what I with my own love language. If example, like my girl is more of word of affirmation, but I'm an act of service.
mm.
Yeah. So yeah, acting a service to her may not be as happy as something that I say is that, yeah, you're marvelous, you're awesome, what you did. Yeah. So
Mm,
it's speaking the right language.
mm,
So knowing my own parenting style,
mm.
using the
Right.
right tonality and the right word, instead of saying, why are you doing this again? So a common mistake. If we can learn what are the parenting style, um, saying that, oh, maybe, just a change of tonality and the way we construct our sentence to a more positive. Maybe the way you are doing it is not so nice. Would you like to
Mm,
change? It's just that in my chance, what we do is that instead of telling the students who are running, right, don't
mm,
run, stop running. Uh, we use very positive words like walking fit, please. So it actually trigger the positive way, positive impact, rather than don't run. What the champs remember, the students, remember is, oh, don't run. So I run. When you
yeah.
say walking feet, then you hold their hand and walk. So instead of saying, wow, you always eat until so messy, right? Such a messy boy, messy girl. Right? I mean, I made the mistake, okay? Confession. I say that when my children were young. So now I
Like,
learn.
why you're so clumsy, right?
Yeah. So eat like a teacher, eat like a leader. So that's how we use the positive approach. Yes, it sounds lame. Yeah, I know out there many of you may think that, wow, so lame. I know, but you have no choice, because our children love to hear all this. They love to hear things from us that can help them not to feel so belittled that, yeah, am I doing something wrong? The moment you say, why are you so messy? Yeah, I'm messy also. I continue to be messy.
Yeah,
Right.
I think that, I mean, talking about this issue, it reminds me about, it's not so much of what you say, but how you say it.
Yes.
Yeah, like you both are whether the negative or the positive, both are communicating, trying to communicate the same message, right? To get the
Yes.
child to do doing this
Correct.
something. Yeah, but
Yes.
it's how you say it that makes
Yes.
all the difference.
Yes.
It's how you say it that you're able to draw out, or create a conversation, encourage a conversation with your child, or to encourage a positive behavior.
Yes.
So, I mean, personally, this is something I learned through parenting my children as well.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really not what you say, but how you say it. Also,
How
it
you
plays a
say
very
yes.
important
And I
important
believe that the
element.
intention is also very important.
Mm,
Your thinking behind the thinking, your intention behind your intention. If your
mm.
intention is to rebuild or to you know um, put it
Punish.
across, to punish, or to even some people say belittle, then that the other party receive it, yeah, I'm messy. But if your intention is to teach, to nurture, to culture,
Mm,
to let you know that yes, I still love you, but I would like you to learn this thing, then the way you speak out, the tonality will be very different. It's
mm.
anyway, the same words can be said in different tonality also.
Yeah.
It's like you can say it in a fun way, then the child won't feel that, yeah, I feel so lousy, yes, I'm so dirty, my result is so poor,
Mm,
but if you can put it in another tonality, it can really change that the feeling of the child. Yeah.
mm.
So
Yeah, I mean, like a simple example, like when a
mm,
child spills something, trying to pour a cup of water or whatever, and then if
spill it.
the parent goes in and like, why are you so clumsy? Immediately we are sowing a belief into the child's mind,
You are
right?
clumsy. Yes.
That he's clumsy. But
Yes.
instead of saying that, we could have react differently. I mean, respond very differently, right? Oh
Yeah.
wow! Oh, I mean, like, oops, oops. It spilled. The water spilled. You must your hand. Is like show some concern. Also, are you okay? Instead of jumping in to like blame, yeah, show some concern about are you okay? Did you hurt your hand or let's clean up together. Let's build up
Yeah.
our arms, our strength of our arm or something like that. Something along the positive direction
Yes.
instead of like
Yes.
you're clumsy.
Yeah. I mean, if you're older, can even joke about it, that
Mm,
why you miss the swimming pool, or you want to swim in a pile of water. I mean, things like this. But again, it's not easy. It's not easy because we
yeah.
react very fast. As
Again, it goes
mommy,
back to
as parent,
expectations, no?
yes,
Yeah,
correct. Yeah.
right. Just what you
Yes.
mentioned.
So if we matter people more than things, a lot of time we can use more positive words. I mean,
Mm,
I learned this over the years that I used to like bother a lot with things like they dirty, then the shoe unpack or whatever, just throw all over the place, the socks, everything. So if we look at it as when they spoil my lipstick, first reaction, the lipstick or the child. If you want
yeah,
to punish the child for the
yeah, which
lipstick,
is more important, right?
yeah, so it's the you met you must I mean I must ask myself what matters more to me, a
Mm,
human or a things. Yeah, so from that I beginning to learn. Yeah, then our approach, the way we talk will be different, but it's a learning process. It's really a learning process.
yeah,
I
yeah.
always
It
tell
is a
I always
process.
tell parents out there, we are always learning. Even when they are at age 50, we are still a parent. So I'm actually looking forward to one day I can do a grandparenting talk, because as we move into that, a lot of
Um,
things to learn also as a grandparent, right?
yeah.
uh,
Okay. So Brenda, I mean, looking at some of the mistakes, then what are you going to like just share with us our audience? Three tips that you can share with our audience that they can apply immediately. Yeah.
okay, of course, to apply immediately takes a lot of time to also learn, as
Mm,
I share over the years. Um, I actually share a lot of all these tips in my Facebook page.
Mm,
So if parents want also can learn, join my page, like my page, and read out. Three simple tips I can think of offhand now is maybe knowing ourselves and knowing
mm,
our child. That's very important. We need to first of all know ourselves. Um,
right.
then, when we know our child, then it will help us in our communication as well as building deeper relationship with our children, whatever age group they are in. Okay.
Mm,
And secondly, of course, knowing them, you need quality time. You need to spend quality time together. And
mm.
this spending quality time is not bringing them to the swimming pool and they swim, jump in, and then you are reading your newspaper, or okay, nowadays is very much YouTube or gaming, right? Yeah, that is not spending quality time.
Mm, mm.
Yeah, so it's really involved, when they are young. Swim with them, play with them, jump with them, run with them, read with them, as well as even watch movie together if they are older, primary school, tertiary. I love skating with them. You can
Oh,
play
wow.
badminton. Yeah, I learned inline skating those. I tell you, yeah. So it's fun,
Or
yeah.
do TikTok with them.
Yeah, correct. And then you can even play board game. Even, yeah, I recently doing a lunch talk. I was actually, as I was preparing it, then I realized that yes, I have we have pictures of when they were primary school playing board game, and we have picture recently that we're playing board game as well. During CB also we played games, cards, all this at home. So these are the moment that you can spend the quality time together. It's not
Mm,
easy as they grow up seriously, but we
right.
must intentionally make effort. Chase
All
them,
right.
go after them, make time for them. Yeah, it's not easy as
Okay. Yeah.
so yeah,
So, get know your own personality as well as your child's
love
personality,
language, all this,
love
yeah.
language, and then also to spend quality
Quality
time.
time,
Yeah,
yes.
quality
Last
time.
but not least, enjoy every stage, every stages. Just enjoy,
Enjoy
whether
every stage.
yes, whether they are preschool, they are in primary school, tertiary, even when they are married, they become a parent. Enjoy every moment because yes, every moment, every stages of their life can be challenging to us as
Mm,
parents because, like I mentioned earlier, we are always a first time parent to a preschooler, primary school, even with two, three children. Trust me, very different still. Different challenge because being girl or boy, or even two boys or twins is still different challenge. Agree?
yeah,
So
yeah. Every
yes,
child is so.
yeah,
I
so
mean,
unique,
every
right?
child
So
is different and
unique.
unique. Yeah.
Yeah. So just enjoy every stages. Do not give the label like, oh, going to be terrible too. No, meh, please don't label. Or
Yeah.
going to be teenage, puberty, and they enter into what? Boy girl relationship challenging. No, don't label first. Meh, okay?
Mm,
Give ourselves a chance to learn, to know, learn from them. Uh, and just
yeah.
enjoy parenting. It's going to be a lifelong thing. Okay, there's no sorry, parenting no shortcut. Neither parenting has such thing as a off day, uh public holiday. Sorry, don't
Yeah.
have. No, so
I
it's a
can relate to what you mentioned about the terrible too. Like don't label them,
no, don't
this way,
label.
because I remember I refuse to think of that my child is going to entering into this terrible too. I refuse that to think that way.
Yes,
And
yes,
yeah, both my kids didn't go through. They were fine. They
yeah.
were not terrible twos.
They were fun, right? When they were two,
Yeah.
right? They were learning to use certain vocab. Yeah, it's fun, right? And when they hit four, I tell you, fantastic. That is the year where they become more mature. Oh, we will share about all this preschool next week onward.
Okay.
Next
Yes.
session
Yes.
onward, and we're going to
Yeah.
invite our expertise from different field in learning challenge. Allied care. We have our director from my chance, as well as we have ex director, parents, students, right?
Yeah,
To come
even
on board.
students, we
Yeah,
will invite
yeah.
students as
We
well.
need
Yeah,
to
we're
hear
going to hear
from
from the horse's mouth,
them.
right?
What they don't like. We as parents, what they don't like, what us to do or say, or what we think is cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
to them it's not cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be very interesting topics that are for the next 12 episodes.
Yes.
Focus is really on the different stages of a
Different
child's
stages.
development.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm so looking forward to your sharing as well as all the parents and the experts and
Yes.
even the students that are coming on board
Yes. Yes.
to share. Right. So, Brenda, so how can our audience, connect with you? Uh,
Okay. I have prepared some slides. Lillian, are you able to share them? And then give
okay,
me a
this is
moment
one of
because it's
the.
heavy
Is this
rain.
the slide? Yeah,
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
yeah.
And
So you can connect with Brenda, uh, not just on this YouTube channel every Tuesday lunchtime, 12:30 to 1, but you can also connect with her via her social media links, right? Yeah, I'm going to put all these links in the caption so that y'all can click on it. Okay, so this is just to show.
yes.
Uh,
Do you have the slide that offer the coaching or
uh, no, I think
it's
you
okay?
can click on the link
Yeah,
that
can.
come with this.
Just to let you know if you do need coaching, for
Yeah.
parenting, for education, be it infant care all the way to secondary school. Yeah, can just
So
contact
this
me.
is the link. Click on this
Yes,
link in
yes.
the
It's
caption.
complimentary for you for supporting us for this session.
Yes.
Yes. And Lillian, since today we are here and we, have parents who are joining us,
Mm.
maybe we want to take this opportunity to just invite some women out there to join us for our monthly empowerment meeting for Women of Courage
Yes.
Asia.
Yes.
Yes, I've been sharing
Yeah.
about this Women of Courage Asia where Lillian and myself, we co-founded, and we would like you to join us because this is the platform where I've grown so much and have become a better parent because of um, knowing myself better through all these fantastic ladies who has been inspiring and empowering me with the
Yeah.
confidence and really really is I become more confident as a parent, yeah, and not feeling guilty for what I should or should not have done, yeah.
I think
So
the
this is
beauty
the link.
about this community is, it's not just on personal development, and because it's a women's community, so women, we all go through different stages in our lives,
Yes,
right?
yes,
So, be it young adult, be it going on to the career in your career, or building up your business, the one very major part of our life is, sooner or later we may enter into motherhood, right? So
yes,
that motherhood is parenting, and then we have a community of, women, mothers who are at with kids at different ages, right? So we can learn from each other, whether
yes,
your kids are still toddlers, preschoolers, primary school, secondary school, tertiary, or even young
yes,
adult.
yes,
Yeah.
even like my children who are young adults. Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
yeah, it's a very supportive and environment, a community. We are self-funded, so we have been running this community for 2 years, coming to two
So
years
yes,
now,
yes, yes, yes,
and it's beautiful to see how all the ladies who come forward to learn and their growth, their personal growth journey, seeing how they blossom and flourish. Yeah,
I'm one of the product.
great example. Yeah, she's very, very inspiring. So that tells us age is just a number, okay?
Yes,
Yes, age is
definitely.
just a number. Yeah.
Yes,
When you take the courage to step out, nothing's gonna stop you.
yes, yes, yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
So
Hey, we
yeah,
have a lot of chat. Okay, we have Lynette too. Yeah, Lynette. Yes.
okay. Oh yes, hi Lynette. Yes,
Hi, Lynette.
giving you a virtual hug.
Yes.
She's one of our community leader, and she will be the MC for this upcoming
Oh,
monthly
yes,
empowerment
yes.
meeting, right, which is
Yeah.
happening on the 24th of November. So click
Mm.
on this link, click on the link that is in the caption and register.
And it's on Zoom.
Our last
On
session
Zoom. Yes.
for 2020. Yeah,
Yes.
before we resume this monthly empowerment meeting in January 2021.
And January, who will be the one that's going to share?
Right, both of us will kickstart the year.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to kickstart the year.
Yes.
Brenda and myself are going to
Yes.
kickstart the January session. But let's encourage you to join us in the November session. It will be on Zoom via Zoom. All right. So we'll click on this link and then we'll see you very soon.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, it'll be in the link. Okay, so in terms of your personal development, if you need to have some clarity session, clear some doubts, clear some questions in your mind and all that, in
Mm.
goal setting, in getting clarity, whether it's in your personal life or professional life. Yeah, this is the link you can click on to book a session with me. Okay, so yeah, I think that's all we have for today, and we are looking forward to the next few episodes where Brenda is going to share with us all her tips and strategies, and then meeting all the ladies, expertise, students, parents. Yeah, I think that's something that we are looking forward to. Okay, so join us every Tuesday and Thursday, 12:30. Yeah, Brenda, any last word to add before we wrap up the session?
Thank you for supporting us and have a good lunch and enjoy yourself. See you on Thursday.
See you again. Bye.